Alright, welcome back. And in the last one, we finished up our stator factory. We got 20 stators a minute going out of this. Cleaned it up a little bit in the last one, and I actually started to expand it a little bit. Because we're going to work on the bottom one over here on the right, automated wiring. Because it takes some of these stators. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to make 5. So it's 2 assemblers, it's 2.5 per assembler, which takes 2.5 of these stators. So we can split off 5 and then store 15, and then the other bit of that is going to eventually go into motors. And then what we'll do is still have a little bit of stators being stored. We'll have our automated wiring going ×5, and then we'll have motors ×5 eventually, obviously, but we'll see how much time we have today. But we're going to start with this, we kind of set it up a little bit. Let's start here. I actually kind of started this, as you can see, there's some iron ingots there, and then I realized I wanted to double it. I was going to just do a single assembler at 2.5, and I was like, you know what? Let's do 4. This, and this last one will go left. Okay. And let's connect this all up. Mark 2's in. Mark 2's out. We'll try and, I don't think this will take me as long as the previous one, so we'll try and keep you with, unless you like the speed up, but we'll just go fast. How about that? Gonna drop this over here. Drop this guy. Right about there. Connect these up. And turn these on. Alright, that should be 120. We're going to be a little bit over on ingots, but I'm okay with them shutting off every once in a while. I'd rather have them be over full than not full. So there's going to be a tiny bit of inefficiency going on here, but that's okay. Let's see. Mark 2 belts. Mark 2 belts. I'm going to go to like here. Need to bring a... Wait. This one. Right, one in. Okay. 6... Mark 2 belt. Like this. Okay. Yeah, that's the plan today. Get this expansion of the stator factory into making automated wiring, which we're going to use the iron wire recipe, obviously. I think it just maths out a little better. Okay, so we need... This one's going to be... I kind of pre-figured out the size of this platform. I think this is going to be right. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 constructors on this side. That's right. Shoot. It needs to go one more. Is that gonna still work? Yes, it is. So I gotta come out and then split. And then we're actually going to have a 6th, but it's going to be the opposite way. Yeah, that is just going to fit. You'll see how this is all going to work in a sec. Okay, so here's our Mark II out. We're going to split in the middle. Like this, and then one here. I almost wonder... we could almost narrow this a little bit, but... I think it doesn't matter. It's still going to be a manifold system. I was going to see if we could maybe, like, figure out a way to load balance this, but yeah, no. It's going to be the same. I mean, I guess I could move it in and we could just split it down the center instead of doing this extra splitter thing. Kind of like how it's spaced out, though. I kind of like the spacing. I think I'm okay with that, though. We could just split it each way down the line. I think I kind of like that. Okay, so Mark II belts. Do a Mark II line down the middle. And then these are going to be iron wire at 20 a minute. So we got to drop these down. Oops. 20. Copy. Paste. 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 These are going to be cable at 25 per minute, giving us a total of 50 if I'm correct. No, that's not right. That is not right. Shoot. That's gonna clip. It'll work, but it'll clip. Yep, it's gonna... we have to do 2 of these. This is like just enough platform. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take this line out, split it, shove it into these two, make 50 on this side, 50 on this side, shove them up into each assembler that's going to be up here, and then we're going to run our 2.5, well, 5 I should say. I'm just going to run it out of a smart splitter so that it overflows into the container and just maxes out this. And the stators then will flow into the other side on the top. These will come in from the bottom. And that should work. And then we have 2 assemblers, which will probably line them up nice with this one. We'll probably put them in the middle, so I'll have to run another little logistics floor. I don't know if you noticed, I cleaned this up and we just hid the logistics floor. So we'll probably do that again. But yeah, I figured we'll just run these along the top. I'm fine with a single belt in. And then we'll do something, I don't know, I guess maybe we could run it down. The problem is there's stuff that's running here that we can't really get over unless we like clip through the belts, which I don't really like to do, but yeah, we'll figure it out. So let's feed these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't need this last one. I'm like, why do I have that? Okay, now we need power up here, which we have over here. Where do I want to bring it? We have power down here. We have power down here. Except it's kind of... There we go. Here's one. I'd like to do it this way, but I screwed it up again. Okay, here's what I need to do. I need to put the lines in first so I can put them in the right spot. Should have put these in before I put the splitters in, but that's okay. Looks good to me. That one's not. No, that one's not good. Yeah. Those all even. Okay. Even is good. So like this. And I think we'll just definitely run a logistics floor here. We'll at least go to here. Figure it out from there. Which I don't think we need that last one. Okay. So... I guess the big question is how do I want to run this last little bit of power? Get one of these. Kind of like that. Alright. So that's good. So now we have essentially 100 on this side and 100 on this side. Going into 50-50. We need a single splitter here with an input this way. So that's 50-50, and then we need Mark IIs from here. So merger going that way. Ones can go in, and then Mark II going this way. Like that. It just barely clips. I'm okay with that. Alright, there we go. There's our cable on that side. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Merger, 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 splitter. Like that. Mark one in, mark one in, mark one. Then mark two this way. There we go. Okay, so there's cable. So now we need to figure out where these are gonna be. I guess it's gonna be 4 wide again. The question is, do I want to bump it up right up against the other one? Then we can get rid of this and just make it a complete thing. Or do I want to separate it? I actually kind of like the idea of making it merge together. So that would mean 2, 3, 4, like that. We should have enough room to have them just slide in along the back. We just have to figure out where our inputs are so I can run the belt up. Okay, so let's get rid of these. Do one of these. Use the filter to delete these. Oh, I don't like that clipping. That means we have to get rid of that wall down there. Fine. That's fine. Continue it all the way. That's good to there. Okay, so I think we're gonna just try and line them up with this one. About where it ends? Yeah, that is about where it ends, just like that. Okay, so that means our holes will have one here and one here, like that. And this is going to be 50 and 50. Let's set up our recipe right away. At 50 and 50. So this can be mark 1. So while we're setting this up, I'm going to continue this save, obviously. But there's some new games coming out that I'm probably going to play, so we might drop this to 1 episode a week. So I don't know if this is going to be the Thursday episode, or if this is going to be the next Tuesday episode. We'll find out. But there's some new farm sim coming out that I'd like to play. So we'll see how that works out, how that ends up playing out. But either way, like I said, we'll continue the save. Obviously, we just need to get things situated with that game. Alright, so I think... How close can we run these together? Probably pretty close. Okay, so let's merge these. And we'll go this way. There's gonna be a little bit of clipping, probably. I mean, this is making 25, 25. Okay, so yeah, single line is fine. Okay, so if I put a floor hole like here and here. And oh, it does work. Okay. Go like that. And like that. There we go. That's how we'll handle that part of it. And then this one, I think we'll run this way. And we'll run this one this way. That. And then that one will go that way. And this one will go that way. That should work. It's like a direct line. It just allows me to reposition it so it looks nice down below and up top. That. And like that. That gonna work? That's gonna work. Nice. And we'll figure out how we clear this out later. Fancy it up. Alright, so now what I need is... I just need a single line like this. Oh, I need to... Turned on me right at the last second. Alright, so we need a splitter right there and right there. And then we just need power, which we have over here. Bring this to this side. Gotta put one in the middle. Eventually what I'd like to do is change these to like wall. Fix up the power lines, make them less kind of crusty looking. Okay, there comes the stators. And then I think what we're gonna do... Oh, yeah, we should go this way. We should go this way with it. Actually do it where it's only one. Oh, that's a splitter. Try and line these up, actually. Make it look like they're in the same spot. That in the middle of this? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's the same line that way, and we gotta go one to the right. Okay. And then I'm gonna have to probably make a crafting bench. And we're gonna make one of these. Here's that one. There they come. Alright, sweet. And then this should fit right there. Like that. And we can seal this off again. make it look like it belongs. All right, there we go. So automated wiring is going and storing, which is good. And then we should be able to knock out our 100 that way. So the question now is, how far do I want to extend this? I don't know if I want to extend it. I think I kind of like it. Probably eliminate this and extend it to there. No, not all the way. And we could just make this one. You know what we could do? We could change this up a little bit. I have an idea. We'll do some fancying today. Go like that. Actually, I like that better. I like that better. And then we just have our sealed logistics floor. So I was kind of hiding my wires a little bit with this too. How do I want to do this one? How do I want to do this corner? We could continue this. Let me do that. We'll continue this here. Even though we don't really need it for aesthetics. There we go. And get that guy in the middle. The zoop turned off for some reason. And this guy, we're just gonna get in the middle here. And just go down. Then we don't have to extend a platform out there. It just looks like it belongs. I like how that turned out. Alright. That. How many of these do we have in here now? Should be doing 5 a minute. Yeah, 28 already. And then when we get to the back factory, we can just take the 100 out and throw it in like we did. Because if you see in the top right here, we put our 1,000 smart plating in there already. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to head back to the base. We're going to work on a couple of upgrades. Let me check off. Oops. Automated wiring. We can take a quick peek I would like to see motors. Motor. So that takes 2 rotors and then 2 more stators. So to make 1 motor. So if we take 4 of those stators out, then we still have, well, we could do like 6 maybe. I don't know. I don't know how many extra stators we still need. But yeah, we could definitely start making motors as well, which is actually for phase 3. Sort of comes into play during phase 3. But yeah, we could do it that way. And then what do I need for that? Oh geez, that's not a lot at all. How many? If I take 10 out of that remaining 15 and make 1 assembler's worth of motors, then I just need a single iron node worth. Because we make iron rods. Basically, you may make a bunch of iron rods. We take part of them, turn them into screws, and then send them back over into assemblers. Because it's 100 per assembler to make rotors. That's right. And then the rest of the rods go directly into... Is it 50? Yeah, so it's got to be... Hold on. Just gonna slap one of these down real quick and take a look at rotors. I believe rotors are... Yeah, 20 iron per minute, iron rods per minute. So we can just make it completely out of iron rods. We'll use the regular screw recipe, I think. I guess we'll math it out. We'll end up mathing it out and see. But yeah, this factory is going to expand a little bit more, and we might actually just continue this way. We'll just do this again. We'll split this again. Because this is the way that this is set up. This smart splitter is set to have overflow, so it's going to always shove everything. So the entire 20 is going to go down this line. So this is only using 5. So the other 15 will go down further if we split it again. Yeah, we could do that. Then I think that is only 1 assembler worth. Well, we could make this really fancy. We could make this fancy and just shift these 2 over. The only thing that's going to do is I need another container. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We might just make a single and then go extend this platform out. Then we'll have to probably extend this for assembly of like all the screws and stuff like that, screws and rods and that kind of thing. And then we'll bring it up somewhere and bring it up to the single assembler. That could work. That could definitely work. Okay. So, yeah, we're not going to work on that in this one, though. That'll be the next one for sure. How much time do we have left? We have a little bit of time left. Let's go back to the base. While that's cooking up some automated wiring. Here's our now automated deuterium wire factory. Just doing deuterium wire currently. We'll probably end up expanding this into some parts obviously later. What I might do... I haven't even checked power in a while. I'm sure we're still fine. We sealed this off before. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last one. There's like little doors. I just left a little gap here so you can have some light down in there. Yeah, we're fine. Power is fine for quite some time. Probably until we hit... Wait, is that loud? It's so loud. Okay. Do we have enough stuff for this? I need to snag some stuff out of there. Want some stuff out of there. Okay, so give me another stack of these. Give me another stack of these. Give me a stack of wire. Actually, I could go right next door to get wire, but whatever, it'll fill itself. And a stack of these. So this is going to give us better power towers, which is super useful for expanding to other places.
After several pioneers started exhibiting traumatic responses to power blackouts, Fixit developed mitigation tools recommended by your local therapist. Power storages can hold excess power to delay or prevent blackouts in the eventuality that your factory's power consumption exceeds production. To simplify, these are rechargeable batteries. Power towers carry power lines for significantly greater distances than poles, facilitating factory expansion and exploitation of this environment for the good of Fixit and humanity.
You notice how they put that in there first? For the good of Fixit and also humanity. Okay, so let's see what I think there's like one more upgrade. Nope, two more. Ooh, blueprints. We need to talk about blueprints once blueprints becomes in. Wire, concrete. Sorry, cable. Steel beam. And we need frames again. Oh, that's already full. Okay, so we're ready for that upgrade once that thing gets back. Oh, how much stuff is in here? This thing is just full. You shove those in there too. Funny. Our old power. Just hanging out, doing nothing. Being backup power if it needs to be. I think what we're going to start doing is we are going to start building some battery banks as well, which I'll probably... I don't know where I want to put it. We could expand this out. Just bring this platform this way. I wonder if we could make it so it lines up with that corner. Because that can just go over this stuff. That doesn't matter. Okay, that's not quite, is it? There's going to be some overlap. I can show you how we do this. I can actually show you how we do this. You take a road barrier. Put it right on the corner. Put it at the angle that you want. Put another one next to it. Go like that. Take your... You can get it to line up, right? There we go. That's how you do that. You make a nice eclipse, but it looks exactly like it belongs. And then this, we bring to here. And we just have to take this one and nudge it in. Like that. That's how you make that. You just have some clipping in that last piece, but we use like concrete or the asphalt, it doesn't tend to show as much. There we go. Now we have a nice little... Ooh. That is just poking through. Son of a bee. Not tall enough. It's not tall enough for those. Shoot. I think I'm okay with that. But yeah, what the purpose of this is if I make a battery bank. I think which way I wanna... Probably this way. And in the middle. Oh. This will store excess power. What do I think I'm gonna do? I think we're gonna try and make this fancy too. I have Can I do metal beam as freeform? I can. Okay. On metal beams, you can place these guys. This is what I might do in some of the factories. This cleans up your power a little bit. Except I don't wanna not make it so I like appears like I'm tripping over it. Go like that at the end. Allow our walkway to continue. So yeah, what this will do, this will fill up slowly. Time until full, 1 hour. 100 megawatt charge rate. And I believe... Yeah, 500 megawatt hours. So that gives me essentially 500 megawatts of spare. So basically we'd want to do this probably 5 times to match what our current power output is. And then that way, if the power goes out, this will hold us for an hour. Or this will hold us for like 10 minutes currently. If for some reason something goes down. So we'll probably start expanding this as well. Get some extra little batteries going. And since our thing is back, let's... Oh shoot, I need more cable. Oh, it's because I built a bunch of stuff. I'm like, why do I not have... Why do I not have the stuff that I just asked for? Send this off. Except I need more of these.
Milestone reached. Blueprints reduce repetitive building tasks, further optimizing your progression towards saving Earth, with its beautiful ecosystems, abundant natural resources, and sunsets over frolicking puppies and kittens. The Blueprint Designer allows you to build and combine structures once and then duplicate that configuration effortlessly. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies.
That's pretty funny. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. We got quite a bit of progress done with that. The last thing we need to work on is the last upgrade, which is hypertubes. Those are fun too. And then completing phase 2, which then can get us to oil, and we should be good. Like I said, we should be good on power up until we get into that stuff, hopefully. And if not, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it today. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.